Welcome back guys, Jezza Plays here, and this is of course City Skylines, a very quick one today. And by that I mean a very quick introduction because we're going to jump straight into it. We need a school in this beautiful area, and the way we're going to do it is we're going to place it somewhere around here, probably in the middle bit. And we're going to have this road connecting over here, which I haven't really got anything like that. I haven't got where both ways are connected. Now the reason for that is I don't want people coming across the one lane road and using this as a cheat snippet. But it needs must sometimes, so what we are going to do is we're just going to allow it for now, and we're going to place a school on the edge here. So I think going round like this, like so, we'll have a path there. We don't need cars to be driving through there, obviously. We're trying to keep the cars to a minimum. I might get some bike lanes in at some point, but for now there's not that much need. And we're just going to throw this way, throw that round there. Look at this. This is, honestly, this is beautiful. And that's going to sit there. And then we're going to get our schools in, because we don't have any schools in the city. Or in this district. So we've got our elementary school there, which is our first one. So that capacity should now go up to 600. There we go, 500 even. 500 is acceptable. Is the other one a normal by any chance? Yeah, it is. Okay, that makes sense. And then our high school eligibility is also higher, so we need a high school in, which will cost us 15,000. And then once we've done that, we're also going to put public library in. Public library costs 22,000. Really important that we get our education sorted, because as people start to move towards working in office blocks and away from the nastiness that is the generic industry, which is all over there, they need to be educated. And if they're not educated, they won't work in them. And it's pretty much that simple. So this bit here is where we're going to have our schooling. We're going to get our paths in. And our path's going to go sort of like that. But then this path is also going to come down. In fact, this one here is going to come down. And connect up to here. Like so. So at least everything's getting connected. And we can have a path coming in through here if we wanted as well. Really important that everything gets connected by paths, and that we're not relying on people to drive everywhere, because driving is terrible for the environment. Which one's going to get destroyed then? Oh, none of them have to be destroyed by those things. Perfect. It's always good when you don't have to destroy buildings. Always good. So we're just going to get these little pathways in. Like so, and then we could probably get another one and go in, sort of connecting all this area up. I think that's quite important. The harbour is there, of course. People are using this, which is good. People are still using this one, and that's not too much of an issue. People can also come down and use this one. So where we've got little gaps here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go away and find all the little gaps on this island, and I'll catch up with you once I've done that. Okay, I think I've identified most of the gaps, so we're just going to be filling in these areas now with some buildings. Just get the people moving back in. See, this is all going to be quite high volume, which means the noise levels here is going to be really high, and this is obviously our nightclub area. So we're going to keep a buffer zone of office buildings and light residential between that, light commercial between that and the residential. That's really important as well. Last thing you want is people complaining about the noise. So these shouldn't be as noisy. And if we go to our noisometer here, so the office buildings aren't very noisy, and most of the commercials are not very noisy either. But what is noisy is your high commercial areas, along with your nightlife areas. So nightlife 1, nightlife 2, nightlife 3, which are the noisiest where people live, if that makes sense. So this island's coming on nicely. We are going to start running out of power once again for this. In fact, I know for a fact we're running out of power once again for these. But for now, nobody's complained. But we will just get another one in here for now. And that will be the last one I think I need for this area. Now we can afford a school as well. So let's get a school in. And that'll be just here. Fantastic. So at least everybody here can now go to these two schools, which is good. Education is very important. And then we can also try and get a public library in over there as well. Once that's done, we're having a little look at these districts. I think it might be worth making this whole area one district and having I don't know. I think it is. I think it's actually worth me doing this. So let's get all that going around. Like that. I think that's quite important. And there is some reasons for that. So let's just get that like that. Yeah, so we could build around there if needed. So we can extend on this here. We can get another one, a lane coming out here and going all the way around. And we could extend this bit, which we probably will next episode. This one here will extend just to the edges. We've got our main garden in there. And then we've got one nightlife area there. And where's the other nightlife area? I've got two, so I don't know where the other one's gone. Oh, I actually don't know where the other one is. But we've got that one there, so that's fine. We've got Garnet Heights. Oh, I swear we had another one. Or was it here, maybe? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Or was it this little area? Oh, God, I can't even remember now. Maybe it was over here. So we'll remake that anyway. But we'll have it over... Oh, I don't know. Because we can now choose where we put it, really. So actually what we want to do is these two here, because they're quite close by, they just want to be some more commercial. So we could make this bit here the designated night zone. We'll leave it for now though, we'll just have that as a night zone. Ah, we'll make it here. We'll need another one. They're all office buildings. We'll leave it. We will leave it, because we've got a night zone over here as well. Which is quite cool. So that's built up really nicely. We're not going to bother putting any more houses or anything in. We are just going to expand this a little bit, but we're not going to build too much on it because that is, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, next episode's job. They're the ones with cycle lanes, which is annoying that I've done that, but needs must. I'm going to keep it the expensive roads because the expensive roads increase the value of the land as well. And we need money to make this environmentally friendly. Unfortunately, that is the disgusting thing about life. Is money is needed for everything. So that's going to stop there because we are going to put some fences around. Just so we can cut off where we've got that. And we will do that in our own time as well. So let's get this one going up there. Like so. I think that's good enough for now. So we want a row of houses. A row of commercial, sorry. And actually this will be the new area. The new nightclub area. So we could have that as normal, and then the nightclub area can be between these bits. I think. Yeah, nightclub strip's going to be there. So let's get that built now. So that just sits like that. And like that. And then just as easy, we fill that bit in. Make sure it's all perfectly sorted as well. And then there we go. So this now gets the nightclub area, which is perfect, just what I want. Screw the tourists. Tourists are hotels and stuff. Hotels can go elsewhere. I'm more focused about looking after my people first, and then we'll look after tourists afterwards. That might sound very Tory, but I promise you it's not. So let's get these ones in, and then obviously these three here are just going to be standard commercial, breaking up that noisy barrier there and there. These here are going to have standard commercial as well, just breaking up that noise barrier. But obviously this area as well is all... Is this the eco-friendly area? This is an eco-friendly area. Get that in as well. Yeah, get that in while we can. So that obviously changes all of the commercial to the correct one as well. Same with that one now, which is going to... In fact, we're going to get rid of that. Because that's a lot that's going to have to change. We can't afford to have things just being destroyed left, right and centre. So let's look after this one first. So that's all there like that. And we'll get some more residential in. And then once we've done that, we're just going to have a nice little time lapse and watch it grow, I think. Although first... So, yeah, I think it's quite important what we've done. Is there I was going to jump the gun and make it an eco-friendly sort of natural goods only commercial for the whole area, but I forgot that we have to do things like that in dribs and drabs. So let's find a nice view, and let's just let this run. Alright, so they've grown well enough for me. I mean, we've got an organic tea and coffee place there, which looks quite nice. We've got Eco Mart here, which also looks quite nice. Yeah, I like it. So we've got a district here which has... What does it have? It has the organic and local produce only. And then we've also got the self-sufficient, environmentally friendly buildings. And that goes there. And then this one here is the environmentally friendly buildings only. And then this one here is also both, I believe. So let's have a look. Environmentally friendly and local produce. Perfect. Lack of water is not good. So let's get that solved by increasing our budget a bit. How's our rubbish doing? So the processing status is actually quite bad. So we've got capacity of just 48,000 units a week, but we're actually producing 83,000. So what does that mean? That means that most of these places are actually going to run out. Yeah, okay, of course we're running out of that. Wow, all that's just happening once. But that's okay, that's not too much of an issue. We're just going to throw one of these down here. Or is there a need for that? Well, I mean, I guess there is. And I guess we can throw it down here, actually. Perfect. So that keeps all that going. I am a bit slightly concerned about our rubbish, to be honest with you. Recycling centres, I don't think... The centre produces small amounts of raw materials from the waste. Interesting. We do need a large recycling centre. I think that's a fair enough statement to make. But they cost 100,000. Whereas actually I could just get another one of these down. And what's this? Garment. Oh, look at that. Look how disgusting that is. Let's get another one of them down instead. Because the reserves here are... Oh wow, they're pretty much full. Yeah, okay. So I've actually caught that just before it's become a massive issue. We're going to destroy some jobs over here as well. But that's fine, it's not too much of an issue. I mean, wow, yeah, they do have quite a lot of workers. So that's probably about 100 people who just lost their job there. And it's just that easy sometimes to just acquit people of their job and just say, I'm sorry, but you no longer have a job. Make sure this is all good. So this area actually doesn't need to include anything this side of the river. This all doesn't need to be part of a district. Let's keep our districts as neat as we can. None of this is part of a district right now either. So let's get all this down. Just for now. This area here also is not a part of a district, so let's get rid. Okay. Right, I'm quite happy with that, guys. I think I'm going to end this episode here. Very happy with what I've done. We've extended Gillies Island quite a bit, and we've given it enough electricity, and it's got the water it needs. So that's quite good. Next episode, we're going to sort this one-way road out. But first, at the beginning of next episode, we're actually going to reconnect these roads in. So we'll do that. We've got our nightclub there. We've got a second nightclub area here. Yeah, cool. It's got the Snip Snip salons and the seafood delicacies, and there should be a nightclub in there somewhere. Oh, where is the nightclub? There is no nightclub in there, is there? Ah, there's not, I guess. Sports bar, though. I swear I've just seen sports bar. Oh, did I click on that and say sports car? Oh well, it is what it is. Alright guys, thanks so much for stopping by. This has been Jezza Plays, and obviously I'll see you all in the next episode.